أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Assalamu alaikum. Greetings to President Hamza Yusuf, Imam Zaid Shakir, Dr. Hatim Bazian, our esteemed faculty, generous supporters, well-loved staff, dearest peers, and honored guests. Bear with me as I will use pre-modern Arabic poetry to share some thoughts at this August occasion. And like Sister Rahima, I have some house rules. Translations aren't mine, just in case I get called out for plagiarism. So, inshallah. I begin with words from the Arab poet Labid ibn Rabi'a, who lived during the time of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. عفت الديار محلها فمقامها بمنى تأبد غولها فرجامها فمدافع ريان عري رسمها خلقا كما ضمن الوحية سلامها. The tent marks in Mina are worn away where she encamped and where she alighted. Ghaul and Rijam left to the wild. And the torrent beds of Rayyan, naked tracings, worn thin like inscriptions carved in flattened stones. 4 years ago, and for some of us 6, we alighted at a campsite filled with living traces of where the beloved once dwelt. As newly enrolled students hailing from California, Texas, South Dakota, Maryland, and New York, and from the distant lands of Sweden, Malaysia, Dubai, and Ireland, 13 of us chose to set up camp in a vicinity still fragrant by the pleasant scents of those who preceded us. Our commencement today marks a new phase in our Zaytuna Ode, or Qasida. Similar to Labid's poem and other Arabic Qasidas, 3 parts define our quest. First, a nasib, where we elegized our beloved's campsite, followed by a journey, rahil, embarked by our mighty caravan, and finally, a celebratory boast, fakhr, rooted in our gratitude to God, lauded by all who are present here today. It is an undeserved honor for me to speak on behalf of these 20 brave wayfarers graduating today, who sang from their very first day what the 6th century poet Al-Shanfura did. فَقَدْ حُمَّتِ الْحَاجَاتُ وَاللَّيْلُ مُقْمِرٌ وَشُدَّتْ لِتِيَّاتِ مَطَايَا وَأَرْحُلُ. Provisions have been readied, the moon is full, mounts and saddle frames secured for distant crossings. As the semesters pass amidst this blessed campsite, we soon realize that, unlike those of Imrul Qais, our beloveds had never truly departed Dakhul and Hawma, but are in fact alive and well in our midst. Love of letters, love of the good, love of truth. Like Aisha Qais' beloved Huraira, true and beneficial knowledge is still here. You can hear her bracelets tinkle when she retreats like the wind rustling through acacia beads. In our Zaytuna Ode, we relish in the beautiful traces of men and women who hallmark our tradition. Learning grammar remains a rite of passage, studying Arabic a sacred activity, gazing at the stars an act of worship. The entire Zaytuna Ode ornamented by our belief in Allah and His Holy Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Deserted as it might seem from the outset, this campsite was brought to life by means of our caravan chiefs, our teachers, without whom we were and would have been very, very lost. While the pre-Islamic poet Antara ibn Shaddad once sang, عَفَى الرُّسُومَ وَبَاقِيَ الْأَطْلَالِ رِيحُ الصَّبَى وَتَجَرُّمُ الْأَحْوَالِ لَعِبَتْ بَعَ فِيهَا وَأَخْلَقَ رَسْمُهَا وَوَكِيفُ كُلِّ مُلْجَلْجَلٍ هَطَّالِ كانت بنو هند فصدت مزارها وتبدلت خيطا من الآجال. The years passed and the east wind blew, even the ruins fell into ruin. Tied playthings of time and the thunder and rain, Clan Hind lived here once, you can't visit them now, fate has spun their tread. But instead, you teachers, you constantly reminded us of God's words, that a land desolate and barren may one day, through His leave, come back to life. ومن آياته أنك ترى الأرض خاشعة فإذا أنزلنا عليها الماء اهتزت وربت إن الذي أحياها لمحيي الموتى إنه على كل شيء قدير. Another of his signs is that you see the earth lying desolate, but when we send water down to it, it stirs and grows. He who gives it life will certainly give life to the dead. He has power over everything. Quite unlike those desolate encampments of Antara and Labid, this campsite of ours in Berkeley, California, was and will constantly be, God willing, brought back to life by the teachers, noble men and women all, who guard it from turning into a mere bygone memory of the past. As chiefs of this caravan, you patiently endured guiding our young hearts and minds every step of the way. From teaching us how to properly pronounce the Arabic alphabets, to leading us into the very warp and woof of our timeless texts, we can confidently say that you prepared us well with provisions ahead. But we were never alone in this caravan. To our underclassmen, I would say you made this journey all the more profound and insightful. To the upperclassmen and alumni, in many ways we followed in your desert tracks. To all the staff, you beautified this campsite in ways unimaginable. And to those who prayed for and supported Zaytuna, this caravan journey would not be possible without you. And let's not forget those we bid farewell to before this journey even began. Our loving parents, our spouses, our siblings, and our families. Your prayers and blessings kept us safe. And last but certainly not least, to the 13 BA graduates and 7 MA graduates before me today, I can only hope that we experience a share of what the Prophet ﷺ did when he addressed the Ansar. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لو سلكت الأنصار واديا أو شعبا لسلكت وادي الأنصار أو شعبهم. If the Ansar took their way through a valley or a mountain pass, I'll certainly proceed with the valley or mountain pass taken by the Ansar. It has been an honor to share these past 4 years with you. You've given me everything I have, and I leave well equipped for the journey ahead. May today's ode serve as a celebration of gratitude to God who kept us safe and sound and prepared us for many more journeys to come. Bon voyage.